Hello everybody, welcome back to Thornton Farm. We are getting rid of this windrow today because I don't need something this big. I'm gonna be honest. It's convenient, but I don't need it. I don't need that one specifically at the very least. So let's have a look at what we got here. We got 81,000. We could actually get the lily hibiscus. I mean, that's a 4-rotor. It's actually wider. Yeah, let's get the lily hibiscus. And that's going to be fun to get around some of the tight corners. But, yeah, let's get moving. We're driving the fast track with this today. And I need to do something real quick. There we go, much better. Just had to calibrate something. Let's grab the hibiscus. Should be close enough there. Yeah, perfect. The PTO on, and off to the field we go. Hopefully with no problems. And the reason I've got this instead of the Kuhn Merge Max is, well, it's wider. And it folds up a bit neater. Also, I mean, it's gonna make it easier to bale when we get round to baling, which won't be for a little while. I just want to get, well, we might get some baling done today, I don't know. I would like to get at least a field windrow up. There's still a lot of tedding to do. But if I can get over to field 15 and get that windrow up, I'm taking the long way now. I've just realised I've taken the long way. If I can get over to the field over there that was windrowed in the stream, or has been windrowed off camera, I guess. There we go. If I can get that done, that'll be a weight off my mind. Because then I could do some baling if I get bored of tedding. Because let's face it, tedding isn't the most exciting thing in the world. There we go. There's the field will be windrowing. We'll be setting off the bales. We're gonna make some. We're obviously making hay bales. We're gonna sell them off. Gonna keep maybe 2 or 3 for the sheep for the winter. Maybe a trailer load even for the sheep for the winter, just to make sure that they've got they got food. And I think I might need to give them water as well, but that's going to be a problem for another day. That's not a problem for today. That's, I don't know what I was trying to. Why would I say it's a problem for another period? What? Should probably close the gates so the sheep don't get out. So let's do that real quick. There we go. Now I gotta get this thing lined up, which... yeah, fun times getting a 14-meter wide piece of equipment lined up. That is Hames. There we go, that'll do. Down we go. It is windrowing. And that's about as good as I can get that, I think. There we go. Doing well with the windrowing already. Just want to make sure that I'm getting as much as I possibly can into these. He says, driving in such a way that he can get barely anything into the windrows. There we go. That's more like it. It's really this outside windrow that I'm going to be, or the outside swath of hay here that I'm worried about. Got the tedder in that field there straight ahead of us, I think. And if not, well, we can windrow that field too, I guess. I may swap out the baler, because I know, if you guys remember, I mentioned I was thinking of getting a Massey Ferguson baler and swapping out the IMT, so I can grab those in a moment. Well, once this field's done, anyway. They are both at the shop, and you know, that's kind of in the plans at the very least. This is going well. Oh, no, that was going well right until I looked forward. Having one of those days where I'm not paying enough attention. There we go. There we go. This is going to make some nice bales, I think. There's the tedder in the next field on the back of the fence. Just didn't feel like tedding today. So, windrowing is the next job on the agenda. I'll get the baler so that we can do a bit of baling as well. Probably on the back of a Massey Ferguson 698, and I'll get a few extra tools for that, I think. Be nice to have that as a potential utility tractor around the yard. How are we doing? We're doing pretty well. Pretty well indeed. I'm not really making too much of a hames of this. Going at a leisurely 18 kilometers an hour. Which gives me time to screw up, I guess. And time to fix the screw-ups that I screw up. There we go. It's about as good of a headland as I should need. Like, I don't see myself needing any more than a single headland, do I? Let's do a second one just to be safe. Because I know that I'm inept in every single... As if to prove my point. Inept in every single way. So I allowed Quentin to go back to work on Orchard Farm. And he said he wants to borrow the YouTube channel every so often, just do a couple of live streams. I said that's fine. I allowed him to do one on Friday, and he said I wanted to go to Sandy Bay. I wanted to have a day off. Went to Sandy Bay, had a really nice time. Really enjoyed it. Beautiful sunny day. No complaints at all. I think Quentin was making hay. On Orchard Farm, which very nice indeed. I approve of this haymaking, Quentin. You are learning. But he'll come back here from time to time and work part-time. Sergey is still missing in action. He's nowhere to be seen. And, yeah, I don't quite know how I'm going to do all this by myself. It's kind of causing problems, but I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll figure it out. What the... Oh my god, I've just made more issues for myself here than I really needed to. That went better than expected. Okay. I can deal with unintentionally doing something right for once. Usually I unintentionally do things wrong. 18 kilometers an hour on a fast track. This feels like a waste of a fast track, I'm going to be honest. I mean, these things are made to be just fast vehicles for carting stuff around, and I'm using it to windrow a field. Might see if I might see if a 698 can run this windrower. See that, you know, I'm planning on getting one anyway, so I mean, it'd be kind of funny to see a 698 pulling something this ridiculously huge. It's got the power to do it, I think. I mean, there's very little, surprisingly little weight in the windrower, so I mean, if it's got the horsepower to run the hydraulics, the PTO shaft, and it Might just be able to run this windrower. Ridiculous as it seems. There we go. So here's the bit where it gets fun, because I'm going to have to use GPS. So let's get GPS loaded up here. GPS loaded up here. Loaded up. Interesting. There we go. Turned on. Rotors down. And away we go. I'm immediately going to stop the GPS, I've just realised, because I've got to avoid that telephone pole. If I just use it for guidance, I can hit the telephone pole regardless. I feel like I've just wasted my own time there. Oh, come on, windrower, don't be like this. Okay, I've got to reline up back here now, because I've made a complete and utter hames of this. There we go, where's our line? There's our line. Windrower down, windrower on. I'm gonna come out early, like this, and skirt the edge. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'd have just like randomly grabbed some from the next windrow. I'm gonna be doing the same here, just to get everything lined up nicely. And we should be good to just GPS the rest of this. There we go. I know it sounds like we got Green Star, it's just I've managed to rig my GPS to sound like Green Star, so it's fine. It's a custom GPS I'm using that just so happens to have Green Star noises because I like them. The beeps tell me what's going on and I can understand them. So I'm not after stealing GPS from a John Deere, don't worry. Or trying to jury-rig this thing to run a John Deere GPS system. Third party had it installed, it is all above board, and wow did I make a hames of this thing. I don't mind missing those little bits, but it looks like there's quite a large segment coming up here that I'm about to just completely miss with the windrower. Am I? No, okay. Yeah, that's gone better than expected. Just turn this off because it's gonna scoot bits that I don't want scooted. There we go. Get running again and down again and away we go again. So this grass work is going to take a while, I think, but we're going to get tons of bales. We're going to have so many bales that we should, in theory, be pretty good for cash. I don't know if there's a loan out in the farm at the moment, but we should be pretty good for money once we get all this hay baled up and sorted. We should be running pretty cushy. Might even be able to afford some new equipment. As silly as it sounds, I would really like to be able to get the big M with the money from these bales. Another field would be nice too. Although obviously at the moment the prices are going to be slightly inflated by the fact that we are probably going to be buying a field with crops in situ. Like, we're going to be buying a field that already has crops in it. So that's not a... Ooh. That's not a perfect situation, because, I mean, we don't know exactly what crop we'll be picking up. There's no point in using GPS here, is there? Because, I mean, I could use GPS, but all that's going to happen is, well, that. I think I can just raise the windrower and it'll be free. Or, you know, I could get slightly more stuck. There we go. Yeah, using GPS is kind of pointless at the moment. Especially in these two fields specifically, because of the whole having telephone poles in the middle of them kind of thing that they've got going on. So as much as I would like to use and get perfectly straight lines, I'm going to have to just make do with what I can do, which is my best to get them relatively straight and clean and neat. I forgot to turn off the tether, or the windrower. This isn't a tether, Dave. There we go. That's just made a big pile there, hasn't it? It'll work, I guess. As long as it's not scooting it all over the field, I don't particularly mind making piles like that. Like, the real issue is when it does start deciding to just randomly go across the field. I'm gonna have to... Oh my god, this is gonna be so wonky. This is so ridiculously wonky because that telephone pole was right in the middle of the line I was going down. Can we actually GPS... can't really GPS the rest of it now, can I? Because there's going to be like cutouts and notches everywhere otherwise. There we go. Maybe we should be able to... Do you know what? I'm actually going to stop this here. I'm going to run over to the farm and get the IMT, because I'd like to try out the baler. We got this. Through here. IMT should be in this... Oh, I forgot to clean out the chickens. Chickens, give me eggs, please, chickens. All of the eggs, please. All of them. Even these ones. Especially this one over here. And that's the chickens cleaned out. So let's get over to the IMT, which should be in this yard over here. Or, you know, not. Where's the baler? Baler's in behind the cultivator. That's going to be fun. So the IMT then, if it's not in that yard, it must be in this yard. There we go. So I'm going to have to move the cultivator to get the baler, and I don't think this thing can actually lift the cultivator too well. Might need to borrow Sergey's... Do I even need the caravets? I think the caravets is a bit big, to be honest. I don't have much jobs I could do with it. I might get rid of the caravets and get something a bit smaller for Sergey. We're gonna have to move the van as well. How are we doing there? That should be good. I just need to get that relatively lined up so that it'll attach. I just need to scoot this forward a bit. I'll worry about the bale wrapper in time. So this needs to get scooted forward as well. There we go. Did I forget to detach this? I forgot. Nope. That is in fact detached. Why can I... Oh. Well done, Dave. Drive it into one of the places that it is going to really struggle to get out of. I don't even know if the tractor's going to fit out, to be honest, but let's try. We might be able to get it out. I'm going to count that as a success. Although getting that cultivator moved back now is going to be an interesting prospect. That should be good enough for the baler. Nope. There we go. So this is... This is an unhappy tractor. This is a very unhappy tractor. Does not like trying to pull this baler, which I can't really blame it for. We're going to swap this out for a Massey Ferguson 698, which is basically the real version. I'm going to get a T. I'm going to get the turbocharged version. I'm going to get the... I think it's a Massey Ferguson 30 baler. And we're going to use those together. I'll probably get some front loader stuff for the 698 as well in time, so I'll get it with the front loader attachment. They got like a really big range of 698s after coming, or 600 series after coming in. I think 3000 series as well, but we're going to be getting the 698T in the cab configuration, because that way we can do potentially if we end up with cows, some slurry spreading and muck spreading with it, although I'll probably end up getting something a bit bigger to suit the Fendt or the JCB. But if we want to go small, we can always use something with the Massey. Stonehenge, or fake Stonehenge as it seems to be, is still there, of course, with very few issues at all. And we are just kind of... Both of these can go into the shop, I just realized. Hey! I'm not going to have to do some weird, awkward parking job. There we go. In here, then, and we should not need to worry again. In. And I don't think I can actually... Nope. A bit further forward. There we go. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. And now with our £60,000, we can buy, hopefully... I don't know if this is going to work out financially. We can buy a Massey Ferguson 698T, the front loader attacher. We'll get it 4-wheel drive. Yeah, 27,400. We got 33,000 left. I don't know if we can afford the baler. I may have completely banjacked myself. We can't afford the baler. That's an issue. We're going to have to take out a bit of a loan. So let's just ring the bank here. There's a nice little ATM that actually offers loans. So we got a £20,000 loan. We can now afford the baler. Where is it? Where is the baler? I've lost the baler. There we go. Massey Ferguson 5 baler, in fact it is. So let's select that and purchase that. It needs 85 horsepower. How much does our 698 have? Out of curiosity. 90. Oh, it can't run the. Oh, it can't run the windrower, but it can run that quite easily. So there is our brand new equipment. Massey Ferguson 698T, right beside the 5 baler. And I know we're running a bit short on time, but what I'd like to do, you can see it's just before noon. Just coming up to noon about now. I'd like to get at least 1 bale to drop out the back of this thing before we finish up for the day. So I'm gonna go beyond my usual kind of allowed time that I allow myself of 20 to 30 minutes. Potentially. Whoa! No. Dang it. The quickest way is actually to go back that way, so. Or back in the other direction. So I'm actually gonna come in here, put a U-turn in here. And come back out and go this way, because field 15 is actually down this side of the farm anyway. And this thing does have a beacon light, so let's get that turned on. There we go. We should, in theory, be good to get to field 15 from here. Yes, we will, in fact. Great, because that's the turn off we need to take just there. It's 11 o'clock. I think the clock in this might be a bit broken, because I swear it's at 11:59 a minute ago. Let's get this baler ready to go. Should be all deployed. It is. Fantastic. Open that up. Roll through here, and we'll stop up in a second just to close the gate. There we go, gate's closing. Gonna take it easy through here because I don't want to hit a sheep if I can avoid it at all. Why the only entrance to this field is through a sheep field, I don't know. But, well, there isn't. There's another entrance that's a lot more difficult and convoluted to get to, which is why I never use it. Alright. Let's get this thing on the field. And we'll turn it in this direction. Like that. Get it spun up. It should be spun up now. Down, and off we go. Now this is a really cheap baler. There's very few moving parts in this thing. But you don't need an expensive baler to make good bales. You just need a baler. Because this is a baler, we can make pretty solid bales with this thing. Have we dropped a bale at all? Got the drone up at least. So let's have a look at what that's seeing in the video right about now. And we have dropped a bale. You can see this thing is not shooting at bales, but they're coming through at a decent rate. So we should get a decent number out of this field. Should be some good profit to be had here. I know this is the field that I had baled previously for silage, or one of them. Or partially baled. I partially baled this one for silage, did I not? So this will be the first time we've completely baled it, and with all the other fields ready to go as well, that should be quite a large sum of money coming our way once we sell all the bales. However, our time is running short today, so I will leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave, you've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Thornton Farm. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. There is a playlist available if you. It should be on the end screen right about now. And hopefully you saw the cards. It's, you know, subscribe to the second channel, which is not PG, I will be honest. For literally occasional videos. Those videos are as and when. That's my fun channel. I'm a YouTuber for funsies, and I want to do this for fun and do the things that I want to do channel. Yes, that's just a fun channel, and yeah, it's gonna be the games that I enjoy, and when I want to play them, I'll play them and record them probably. Until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.